Hello everybody and welcome back for another episode of My Chaotic Budget. My name is Sandra and on this channel we do all things budget related when it comes to mine and my husband's paychecks. Now in this episode I want to go ahead and say thank you to everybody who has recently subscribed. Welcome to my new subscribers and welcome back for my oldies but goodies. I appreciate you all being here. It means a lot to me because it really does help me stay accountable. Before we get into today's video, which today's video is going to be my expenses for the past week. We're going to review it. I've been doing really bad. And we'll go ahead and we'll take a look for the paycheck plan for next week for my husband's paycheck. So real quick, I did put up a new freebie on my coffee website, so go ahead and make sure you click the link down below. Something that you're going to notice in my expense tracking is that I have been having a lot of Dutch Brothers, and I really enjoy their blended Rebels. I think that's what it's called. I don't know, but it is so good. And you know, the thing is that with them, they're not, oh, and if you hear noise in the background, my girls are taking the dog a bath and they're having fun. So don't mind that. But yes, so I have, the thing about Dutch Brothers is that they're not as expensive as Starbucks. And I'm like, oh my God, I love this. It's like a strawberry slush. I think I get the Atomic. Yeah, I think I get the Atomic. I don't know. I know it when I see it on the order menu, but definitely for sure that is something that has been purchased quite a bit, and not just by me but by my husband, and then he bought some for his friend at work. Yes, so I made this savings challenge because if I'm going to be getting Dutch Brothers, I need to make sure that I put money aside for it, away from the groceries, away from dining out. So yes, I went ahead and I created that. And then as part of it too, you'll get this little IOME slip. So if you need to borrow, you can laminate it. It's a digital PDF. So if you cut it out, you laminate, and then you can use it for your envelopes if you need to. And then this one I thought was funny. It's let's throw caution to the wind and go shopping. And it's this woman with the money flying around her. Yeah, if we could all go shopping, right? We wouldn't be in this situation. But anyway, yeah, so make sure that you take a look for that. That's a freebie. My most recent one that I put on my coffee. You know what? We're just going to say coffee. My coffee website. There you go. The link is down below. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get into this. I have my updated information. I have been trying to track it. This is what I share with you. I have my personal budget over here with my personal numbers, and I try to put everything together. And as I was going through the budget, I was like trying to think, how can we celebrate? Because my husband, this is a magic month for him, which means he gets 3 paychecks. But I didn't know how we could actually utilize it because we pay from paycheck to paycheck and there's always bills in between each of the paychecks. And I figured it out. So I know that I already had done my monthly budget overview, but what I did was I noticed that I could go ahead. Let me go ahead and see if I can bring up my calendar real quick. Let's go to July. I noticed, and you'll see that's why that there's different colors here. I noticed that we have this 1 week and it has several bills in it. You know, not just the ones that I'm showing here, but there are other ones on there too. I can go ahead and use the check that happens on the 17th. So now it's in blue, and that's why I like the erasable pens. I probably should invest in erasable highlighters too, because they do make them. But what I did was I went ahead and I put it in blue, and I said, this will be our magic paycheck. Our magic paycheck doesn't have to be the 31st. Our magic paycheck can be this one on the 17th. And then when I get my check and then my husband's check, we can combine those two instead, because this check is going to help cover the bills at the beginning of August. Oh my gosh. Mind explosion. I tell you, when I figured that out, I was so happy. So this is going to have to change. I don't know how I'm going to change it because, like I said, this paycheck is going to go into the month of August. So I don't know, but I'll figure it out. And if I can't do it for this month, I'll do it for August, and then all is pretty. Okay, so over here, I updated my numbers. This is going to be for my husband's check. So this will be on the 17th. So I will have this, but then I'm also going to have it for the 24th and the 31st. So there'll be another set, and I'll have to figure out the numbers here. But for now, I went ahead and I checked out. So here's my weekly planning. See, today is Thursday, and I had to update my trackers, and then that's when I was like, let me figure this out. And boy, did I figured it out. So let me just go over real quick my expenses. You can see I've changed my highlighter colors a little bit. I went with more muted colors. I used to use more bright colors, but now I'm feeling more of the muted tones. And I figured I need to use my markers from Erin Condren anyway. So yes. So here was our budget that we put towards our spending, our gas, dining out, and our groceries. This is what we had for these 2 weeks from the 3rd to the 16th. And here's everything. And look, watch. Dutch Brothers. Where is it? Dutch Brothers. Dutch Brothers. Dutch Brothers. Yeah, I have been going there a little bit. And my husband too, and he bought something for one of his coworkers, and I was like, oh man, this is too good. So anyways, this is what we have available. So we only have for this upcoming week $18.67 in groceries, $31.15 in dining out, which my husband already used it. He used it today. And I'm like, okay, that's it. I'm gonna have to talk to him, and tell him, hey, what are we gonna do because he's gonna go on vacation next week. We're not going anywhere, so I'm okay with saying that. So we're gonna be home, and he's probably gonna say, well, we'll just use our vacation money if we need to get, for that. But I'll have to figure out. I'll probably give him some money from the savings challenges so he can take money for work to have lunch tomorrow. And then let me see, gas is at $7.63, but it's only at $7.63 because what I did was I went ahead and I moved some of the money from gas to dining out because $100 was not enough, and let me tell you why. I wanted us to have Whataburger for dinner. Look at how much that came out to. Just one dinner from Whataburger. That was really expensive. And, I think it's because we did delivery, which I've already told myself I don't want to do delivery anymore, but I think it was just one of those moments where he didn't want to go anywhere. I didn't want to go anywhere. And we just paid for the convenience, but it was pretty heavy. And since for the gas, we only had filled up, let me see, where is it? Right here. We had filled up my husband's truck because I was able to fill up my vehicle before. And my husband, he filled up his truck, and so we had that left, so I moved $50 into dining out. So you can see we also had spent quite a bit of money getting prepared for the storm. We went heavy on groceries because we didn't know if the storm was going to come straight for us. And if you've been seeing any of the news, I'm praying for the people in Houston. I know that they got hit very hard, and that could have been us. And, that's why my husband, he made sure that he had gas for the generator. He had bought all the food that we needed. He bought some stuff from Ace Hardware, and that was so that way we could do some things around the house. But they ended up telling him that they had already sold out and they didn't have it on stock anymore. So then we got refunded that money. So he tried to see if he could find it somewhere else, but he wasn't able to. But by then they were already saying that the storm was already kind of like going north. And so my husband wasn't as worried, but he still was trying to figure stuff out. But I don't know. I think this here was probably just emotional eating, from thinking and getting all worried about the storm and everything. And I was like, I just don't want to. And, and I was thinking too, is like, if we have it delivered, and the only reason why I don't want to have it delivered is because I don't want to pay the delivery fee or the tip or this and that. And then I thought to myself also, it's like, well, there's somebody out there who is depending on that money, you know, and I haven't done it in a long time. And I say, you know what, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to put the tip on here and make sure that that person, you know, gets tipped pretty well because there is a storm coming, etc. But anyway, that was what we did, and we just went heavy on groceries. We really did. And so our fridge is still stocked up, so I'm not worried about groceries. But at the same point, $18 to go into next week, I don't know, but I think we'll be okay. So our spending though is still pretty high. We have $127 left over, and let me see, what did we do? Oh, we bought some other things that we needed around the house, so we only have $77 here. We had bought some groceries, but since we didn't have money in the groceries fund, we went ahead and we used it here. I don't know, but this is what we have. We have a total of $184. It's already gone down, but like I said, my husband's going on vacation. We do have money in the vacay, and if we need to use it, we will. We have money in our savings. We have money in our sinking funds, and it's just like Fiona from Frugality is Life. She's like, that's why we save. We can pull from our sinking funds. You know, we can pull from them, and then we can just start again. As long as we have the consistency, as long as we know what we're doing this for. And I love that video. So if you haven't checked out Fiona, make sure that you do. Give her video a watch, and subscribe to her channel if you haven't yet. All right, let's get into our paycheck plan. Paycheck plan, yes. Oh my gosh, this is going to be our magic paycheck. Let me see if I can zoom in just a little bit more. This is pretty awesome. I mean, it's still pretty bill heavy. However, it's not as bill heavy as it could be. And that was something that I'm like super happy about. And these are 3 of the bills that, of course, I've shared with you. So I do need to pay a little bit more on my Old Navy because I did use it. And so since I did use it, I need to pay it back. So I have that there. That's why there's more here than normally. And then our Target payment is here. And you're going to see, we're going to be able to stuff all of our sinking funds like we normally do with our normal numbers, which is so cool. And then here, you're going to see we have more in savings challenges, and we're going to have more in spending. So this is super duper cool. I am excited. I never got to fully enjoy a magic month in a sense. Like I have, but not really, because I know, like I told my husband, I go, well, we always have bills, one paycheck to the next, to the next, to the next. But then I was like, wait a second, wait up, hold up. We can take care of this. We can do this. And so I'm so excited. So let's just go over this really quick. So excluding a couple of bills or subscriptions that I don't share, my husband is bringing home a total of $2,075. If we have any rollover from this lovely little bit, we will bring it over, but I doubt we will. But if we do, then we will. And then here, these are our bills. So our bills, they total out to $536. And, you know, I haven't done this in a while. Oops. Let's see. We have our $20.75 minus the $536 in the bills. So we still have $1,539 to work with. So groceries will get replenished. We'll have it at $300. Dining out will be at $100. I'm going to keep it at $100 because this will be for us as a family. Gas is going to get $150, and spending, child, we're going to have some spending money. We're definitely going to have some Dutch Bros. We're going to have some spending money. And I think that we need this before I go back to work, because work is just around the corner, and I am looking forward to it, but I'm not. And I think any teacher who is in the same place knows exactly what I'm saying. But yes, so this will be for our groceries, our GDGS, our groceries, dining out, gas, and spending. And that totals out to $850. And then for our high priority binder, we will only be needing to give Eva $100. And that's only for 1 week because this paycheck is only going to cover for 1 week, which is awesome. But everything is going to get paid as if it was for the 2 weeks, which is so sweet. So everything is basically getting like triple. I don't know. We'll figure it out, but it is awesome. Okay. And then so cars 21, house is 5, clothing 5, medical 5, extra debt is getting 30, and my savings challenge for myself is getting 5. And all of this here totals up to 1,021. So we'll take that away and we're left with 518. So we go over here to the family binder. The kids are getting 10, hubby's getting 30, pets 10, vacay 50, whoop whoop. Friends 10, date night, family fun night $20. Whoop 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 whoop. And then that totals out to 130. And then we're gonna come over here. Birthday is getting 50, Halloween is getting 13, turkey's getting 7, Christmas 31, and gifts and holidays is getting 5. And that totals out to 106. Emergency 1K will get $15. Yearly fees will get 25. Back to school will get 10. Savings challenges will get $200, which I think about adding into the savings challenges for medical because we have a new school year coming up and the doctor visits are always heavy in the first half of the school year. So we have the savings challenges at $200, miscellaneous at $32. I'm gonna give myself $32. Oh my gosh, you guys, it feels so good. Having a budget and then seeing where you can put money is amazing. Yes, I have debt, but you know what? I want to enjoy my life right now. And this is a month that is allowing me to enjoy my life right now. My husband as well. My husband, he wants to go fishing and we found a place that's close to where we live. Not that close, but close enough. And I was able to use, I'm going to go ahead and do this right now. I was able to use my fetch points, and I'm going to go ahead and show you a screenshot right now. I was able to use my fetch points, and I got my husband, because his birthday is coming up, I got my husband a $50 gift card from Bass Pro Shop using my points. Oh my gosh, from Fetch. If you have not signed up for Fetch yet, you need to. Do you like playing games on your phone? I sound like one of those silly little commercials, but if you like playing games on your phone, Fetch gives you points for playing games. You have to get it from their catalog. You have to follow their rules and their steps and all of that stuff. But it is so cool. So if you use my code, you get points, I get points, and then we can start earning to get our next gift card. Oh my gosh. Yes, but I was able to get that for my husband. He's going to go fishing and he's going to use his $50 gift card to go towards his fishing pole, which I am so happy that I could be a part of that because it's like, I did my part. Yes, so, and that totaled 282. So if we go ahead and we take a look, all of this added up to 518. So we're going to take the 518 away, bringing us to our zero-based budget. And this is guilt-free. We work hard for our money, especially my husband right now that he has to be, working while we are at home. And I feel amazing. I do. And I did not feel like this last year. For those of you who have been with me since the beginning of my YouTube channel, I was a mess last July. And this July, I am feeling amazing. I don't know when my year is. I think my year is already coming up. But I know for a fact that I did not feel this good last year when it came to our finances. So budgeting works, guys. True blue budgeting works. So if you ever feel like you don't got this, you do got this. You got this. You just have to start.